Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sade with Third Generation Conjure, and I'm coming back with another video. I know it's been a while, but we've been having a lot going on with the shop. But I did just want to come on and just make a brief video about working with different deities. And I want to make a point too. When you have someone, a practitioner, who is doing work for you, it is very important. Like I tell people, any kind of work that we take on, I'm going to let you know when it starts. I'm going to let you know when it finishes. When someone is doing work for you, it is very important that you are staying spiritually cleansed and that you're letting it go. You know, if someone is helping you, you can't harbor on it and every day you're calling with something new. So I just want to make that clear. You know, if somebody's working for you, hey, we tell you when we're going to start. I'm not going to communicate with you while the working is going on. I'll tell you when the work is done. Because a lot of times what happens is, especially if you have a problem and you have someone doing work for you, what happens is when you're constantly calling them and telling them about the same problem that you're experiencing, then you're putting blockages in the work, okay? So, I mean, I've just seen it happen before. We just launched two online, but we've been doing work for people that are local and, you know, people that we know and know us. But I just want to make that clear. So if you do decide to get any kind of ritual work, even like a setting of lights, make sure that you're not calling people while the work is in progress and putting blockages in your work. Because one thing that I do take serious and my mom takes serious too is our work and our products working. Okay, if you know anything about us, then you know that's something that is very important to us. Okay, our authenticity with our products. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. You know, if you're gonna get any kind of work done, even if you're gonna hire us, or even if you hire another practitioner to work, don't call these people every day. You know, so that's just a word of advice. And then your work is going to tend to work better too when your energy is in alignment as well. All right, but I wanted to come on and I wanted to talk about working with different deities. Okay, so I've had people get in my inbox and, you know, we sell a money drawing candle and they're like, okay, what do I need to do? What deity do I need to call on? Who do I need to work with? I'm like, you can call on whatever deity you choose to call on, but I'm not going to guide you to work with a specific deity, okay? And I say that, and if you're writing me, asking me what deity that you need to work with, you shouldn't be working with deities anyway, because you should not be working with any kind of spirits, any kind of deities, any kind of saints, unless you know about those deities and those saints, okay? Because I've seen people, and I've talked to other practitioners who have said, you know, I'm doing work for a client, but they're also on the side working, you know, and then they're working with a different deity, or they're working with deity, and I'm just strictly working with the ancestors, and those are crossing up. And anytime you come to me, I'm not going to tell you to petition any deity, any saints. I'm going to direct you to work with your ancestors because that's who I work with, okay? So with that being said, I also tell people, don't mix products. Well, what I mean is, if I'm doing work for you, don't have another practitioner over here working for you, or don't mix third generation's products with someone else's products, because you don't know what they're working with, okay? And you think about it, if you have someone who's using deity to make their oils, or they're using deity to make their candles, that deity may not want to work for you, and that's why the product is not working for you. Because any deity is gonna, usually you're gonna have to give them something in return, whether that's an offering. And you know, if I'm using this particular deity who requires an offering of, let's just say, cigars, okay, and I'm using this deity to make my oil, but then you come buy my oil and you're not giving an offering for that deity, that oil that I made, it may work for me, but it may not work for you because you're not giving an offering to that deity that you're working with. So I just want to put that out there. You know, if you're getting into working with any, you know, saints, or you're getting into working with any kind of rishas, any kind of loas, I don't shade anybody, and I don't have anything against people who choose to do that. But I'm just saying, I work with my ancestors. So that's who I'm going to tell you to work with. So if you come to me about working with any kind of particular Orisha or something, then I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to redirect you to someone else, because I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't do personally myself. Because I haven't had any problems with just strictly working with my ancestors. They are most likely going to be the deities that are the spirits that are going to have the most investment in me. So they're going to work better with me, if that makes sense. Okay. So, I didn't want to make this real long, but I just wanted to point out, because I do have a lot of people who ask me questions about that. Okay. And then I guess you could say I work with other deities, because if I'm working with someone else, more than likely I'm probably working with their ancestors as well. But as far as petitioning any kind of other different spirits or whatnot, that's not something that I'm going to tell you to do. Now, if you choose to do so, then that's fine, because I have had people who have worked with different deities with our products, and they say that they work just fine. But when you're working with different types of oils and powders and the different kind of conditions, I've talked about this in my previous videos. Those herbs already carry a spirit within itself. So they have a spirit of, if you have road opener, they have a spirit of road opening when you're looking at Abre Caminos. Okay, for example, that's a spirit of road opening. You're looking at cinnamon. Cinnamon is used a lot of times, prosperity is used to heat things up. So those herbs already carry a spirit within themselves. So those spirits can work by themselves, and also, to give it a little bit more power, you can work with your ancestors as well. But so I didn't want to keep you guys long. We are going to be offering group rituals soon, so just keep an eye out for that. I did get a lot of you guys comments telling me, what kind of rituals and everything that you guys would like to see. So we're gonna, take you guys' opinion and go from there. But whenever anything is released, I'll make sure that I come on here, or I'll put a post up on Instagram, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. But we really, really do appreciate all the support. And if you guys hadn't already checked it out, we are offering different services, spiritual services, on our website. It's www.thirdgenerationconjure, but I will leave a link in the description below. But we are offering spiritual counseling and mentoring sessions. We're also offering 7 of lights and ritual work, so you guys can check that out. And until next time, bye-bye.